Mark here, not the Big Black Hat Man this week, because this week we have a special little episode we got going on. We're just doing a little panel discussion about the show. It's a Western Thoughts special, if you will.
Oh, I didn't know when to wave or not.
The waves. So let's talk about who we got here today. Of course, I'm Mark, and everybody knows me. And then we all know Layne, who plays Dusty, the Western Animal Hunter.
Well, I've been
mythical creature.
You've been, but as far as Western Thought goes, that's the only.
Yeah, but I've digressed because the first character I ever played for Mark was John Wayne, and now I'm Dusty.
You were the guitar guy first.
Okay, I was the screaming guitar guy.
You're screaming guitar guy first.
Which actually scared Mark in real life.
Yeah, we'll talk about that more. And then Russ, who's only been the Western Flamer up to this point. I don't think you've been anything.
Stick with what you know.
Yeah. Assisting the devil.
I was thinking something
He is very
different.
Yeah. And then, of course, we have crazy laughing Mike down there who plays
Hello.
Leroy. And, okay, so.
My personal demons.
Yeah.
He may be just as crazy in real life.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe more. I don't know, it's a real toss-up. The character didn't come hard.
I definitely should have a soul patch, though. Match my personality.
Alright, so my character, of course, I play, like, I don't know how many characters on the show. So
Half
many.
a dozen.
Because I have only...
I would leave it at enough.
Yeah, I only have 3 friends in reality. They said there's been more people...
They're not here.
Yeah. They said there's been more people on the show, and they're just not here. Like, Ray's not here today, and Justin's not here today. My sister, who's on the show, and Layne's 2 kids, who we'd forgotten about. And then we just remembered that one episode.
Yeah, they're still at the park.
I don't know where they are.
That was like 8 months ago.
Talk to them, call it, it's okay.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, whatever. They're just kids. It's fine.
Mark plays a lot of characters because of his multiple personalities.
Yeah,
He
I do
doesn't
have
realize
multiple
he's
personality
playing
disorder.
Multiple characters, he just does.
I thought they were real people. I always thought Wallace was a real person. I mean, I truly believe I have this novel in my home.
Who finally told you they weren't? That's my question.
It was an intervention, actually. It was an intervention. They had to get around me.
Hey, Mark, listen here. We're going to need to talk.
Yeah.
When he tried to have a family portrait, nobody else showed up.
Yeah.
Calling them. Where are these guys?
Well, maybe they're really not real.
There was a lot of crying. I'll say there was a lot of crying. What are the characters? I got Wallace, Buck, Goofball. And I've done lots of little minor things, I think.
Yeah.
Your
evil guy in
the closet. Yeah, it's Snively Bodenfetter, the villain in the closet. Who I stopped doing because his voice hurts my throat so freaking bad. Like the last time I did an episode, I couldn't talk the rest of the day, which I'm sure everybody else was like thrilled about.
We should do more of those.
Yeah.
I'd vote Snidely.
Snively bottom feeder.
Bottom feeder.
I've had a cold, so I don't think I could even try to do his voice today. So, but yeah, I mean, all the characters I do because I can't always get people to my house because we work weird schedules. We work at a 24/7 place. We all work together. And
Quick stop.
Quick stop. Most people don't even know what quick stop is.
Yeah, I was gonna. They don't even let me out of the bathroom.
Waffle House.
Waffle House. There you go.
Once again, they don't even let me out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
But it's the cleanest bathroom you'll ever see.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. So I don't let anybody in there.
So okay, let's move on to Dusty, the mythical Western animal hunter. And I was trying to remember because I was thinking about this before we did this thing. I was like, how did we even come up with the character?
Dusty really kind of was just an improv thing that just. I'm really happy with the results, but we didn't really have a direction we were going with him, except that Mark was doing the episode on the mythical animals, and this was kind of. I think we kind of created Dusty right away to fill time because we didn't have enough time to fill the episode.
I think we were just talking at work one week about I was going to do the episode, and I was like, I don't know what to do to sell it, and then we just started making the joke about a guy who really believes in all this stuff and just dragging me around.
I loved it the first time I saw it.
Oh yeah,
it was gold instantly.
It really kind of became a life of its own. Which
we smirking down there.
Dusty's probably the most fun character that I've done with these different videos with Mark.
Yeah.
I would say, even though it wasn't part of Western Thought, my favorite character was. Actually, not character. When we did the John Ford.
Yeah, when we did John Ford.
Because that actually showed my real acting ability.
Have you guys watched that one?
I was as much of a jerk as I could be, and I think it came across really well.
Yeah.
It's like you at work, like Butler. Butler, pull those mats. Butler's been 48 and a half hours trying to get the HVAC back in the unit.
But Dusty's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, because he's just very manic, very like I think all the characters are fairly manic on the show. I don't think we really have anybody who's toned down.
And my kids think the Dusty episodes are hilarious. My wife's not so impressed, but that's okay.
Your wife's a stick in the mud. We've already discussed it. She's a stick in the mud. She needs to
But she's
listen
gonna
to it.
see this.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't. He
She's
said
gonna hate me
that.
forever calling her a stick in the
I
mud?
didn't
Forever?
say anything like that. You're a wonderful lady.
I've always got along just fine with you. I don't see the problem.
You just called her a stick in the mud.
I don't understand.
I really don't.
I've never met
that-
her, but she's a real stick in the mud.
But yeah, we've had various variations with Dusty as far
Yeah.
as trying to get even with Black Hat Man and trying to just
Like they dueled, and then he did that one where he hunted them and kept meeting the other characters.
and then just trying to make my fortune. If someone would help me with the camera work, we would be I'd be on Discovery right
I
now.
tell you what, if we ever
My
make any money
favorite
off this
one.
at all, you'll get some money.
My favorite one is the one that you guys did in the new backyard. I thought
Oh,
that
yeah.
one was hilarious. I just did.
Oh, the outtake from that one where she runs smack Devin.
That clothesline jumped out from nowhere.
Well, you just had that eye thing that day. Like you couldn't see out the one eye very well because you just had that.
The Friday. and this was on Monday.
Yeah.
Dementia was kicking in. I forgot how to work it. What's it look like, guys? Well, it's still closed.
Yeah.
Walking around like this all day, but you'd open that one, the other one would close.
I think the most unique character, though, that I have in any of these so far has been the Flamer.
Yeah.
You are.
Well, that's a good transition. Hey, congratulations. That's a nice transition.
Yeah.
Is it my
Are we
first
supposed to
rodeo?
be looking at the camera as much as I am? I'm like, after he tells a joke, I'm like, did everybody out there hear that?
Mike's desperate to find a girlfriend. That's why he keeps staring at the camera.
Or
Anything.
Yeah.
4 legs are okay.
Do you have a wagon of some sort?
So anyway, moving on to Flamer. Once again, I think we were bored at work. We were bored at work, and we're just like, what role? I think we just were trying to find a role for you. Period, weren't we? Like we were just trying
We
to.
were. We started on a demon, and we didn't really have a name for it. And
Western
we
flavor.
weren't gonna name it
Mhm.
at one point. And I had Flamer in my mind. I was like, oh, okay, just call him Flamer.
I wonder why.
And I'm like, what should we have the demon and Western thought? So then Western Flamer.
Well, just the way
But
you
now it's been
guys,
short to the Flamer anyway. So
the way you guys
Yeah.
played that off, you know, Mark D's like, when's the last time you were on Earth? You're like, well, a couple thousand years ago, or a couple hundred years ago. Modern days, that means like something totally different, man.
Yeah, that
I
was
like
good. That was
one. I like that one a lot.
Our first episode's not bad. It's a little rough. Like we were still fun with the character. I always thought the better one's the one where you get fired,
Yeah.
and we're just the kitty
The
cat
kid.
thing. Yeah.
Come right at me. First time I watched it, I definitely have seen, like, when we'd be doing car bodies, Russ would just be, like, all calm and just totally cool, and then go outlandish all of a sudden and yell something.
hard
And,
hat.
Yeah, kick someone's hard hat in the
Yeah,
pit.
kick him hard hat in the pit.
Huh.
That's a very inside joke.
I've known Russ since Russ was very young. But
Their first meetings were a little frightening.
his brother wasn't real nice to him. And
Good
so
timing.
I always knew Russ was very quiet and just tried to avoid his brother. And so,
More my sister, actually.
well,
Yeah, my brother wasn't either.
He did
was
a
older.
lot
he was
of
a lot older.
closet.
Now it's
nudity
not
as a
such a big
child.
deal, but then he was like 6 years.
So yeah, this side of Russ kind of surprised me.
Batteries and socks.
Thought
I
it was
mean,
pretty
I
awesome.
assume. Like,
We weren't that mean. Actually, I think he was more scared of his sister, which is
I'm
understandable.
scared of my little sister, so that
She was
ain't
a bigger sister.
Mhm.
My little sister, I'd beat her.
My little
I didn't
sister.
have one.
Most
Yeah.
grown men are still scared of his sister.
I wouldn't even throw a punch at my sister because she'd probably catch it and beat me with my own fist. She ain't big, she's mean. She's like a mean little Wolverine
hey, look this way. My sister beat me up on camera.
on camera.
In an episode, my own sister, right in this spot, beat me up on camera. So
And it was fantastic.
It
well,
really was.
well deserved. I think the entire Western Thoughts
That was one of my
audience
favorite
was
episodes,
waiting
actually.
for that. Like,
yeah.
well, who's gonna beat this guy up?
No.
Anybody?
Well, Waltz he's been shot, he's been beaten, he's been mentally abused. I think there's very little more I can do to that character at this point.
No, I could think
Wallace
of
is kind of like
something.
he's kind of like a soap opera character because he just keeps coming back no matter what you do.
Yeah.
By the way, sodomy is not an option. I'm not going to go there with Wallace.
Why would he move out?
To your website.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what he's
God,
he's also supposed to be extremely rich, so why would he not leave?
Mhm.
I might have to address that someday.
I always thought it was
Big
funny
butthole.
too with the flamer that this guy with some extraordinary powers, like he bargained for souls, can instantly make flames, which would be cool in real life.
It would be cool.
I think you could
Doesn't really work, as you saw.
And you might turn into Drew Barrymore though, and be an outcast because of that.
never been kissed
Leave my
and
home.
stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody's seen the movie you're referencing, so.
Yeah, we're not
I saw
all
it.
we're not
Yeah,
all
like
from
it.
the
You mean
50s and 40s.
Yeah. Oh, Layne.
No,
He's
but
up in the 30s.
he's just so ditzy. He can't ever figure out how to take advantage of a situation, and it's just hilarious. Comes off as hilarious. I think you and Mark have great chemistry going back and forth. Because we never write anything down. Sometimes it works.
No, there's no dialogue.
Sometimes
Outlines.
it works,
Outlines is
sometimes
the most
it
I've ever
doesn't.
written on anything. The only time I ever write dialogue is when I've got to talk to myself because, I'm doing cuts. Because then I'll forget my own dialogue.
I just don't even have to. I just run around like Hammerhead and it turns out. It's like, hey, that looked good. You just
I
smile.
never
That's
really
just kind of how
not
you live
that
your life, though.
different than real
So.
life. I never write a script when I'm talking to myself. I don't know about anybody else, but I guess
Yeah, I know. Once again, multiple personalities. You're not sure the other person knows what you're thinking about.
I figure out how to talk to myself.
Yeah.
Sean Connery lives within inside of me. He talks to me a lot.
Does he?
That's why he hasn't been any
My
friends
wife
for
tired.
some time.
I told you to wake up. You're going to be late for a while.
So moving on real quickly to Leroy.
Real quickly.
Real quickly. I'm trying to, I think you, me, and Russ were sitting around talking when we came with Leroy.
Yeah, we
It's all
were
three
in
of
a cab
us.
BS and
Yeah. Trying to think of a role for you.
There's a pattern here.
I'm real
we
nosy.
have
I'm
no
real-
time at work.
yeah.
We spent time doing this.
I'm real nosy, so Mark never come out and was like, hey, how would you feel about being in a video? I was like, hey, you're going to put me in one of those videos.
Actually, I
I'm
don't
going to
think.
probably burn your house down.
In
Oh, you like your new camera?
fairness, I don't think I've asked any of you guys. You guys all came to me, which is awesome, which makes it all the easier.
Well, I do have visions of being a star.
Yeah. I have other visions for you, but I'll let you know later.
That scares me.
That is pretty scary.
We're going to turn the camera off.
Yeah.
Cutscene.
That part won't make it into the final cut.
I think all of us have a little bit of thinking we could be on Saturday Night Live in the back of our minds, and at least I do. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
all...
It'll be fun.
Second city in Chicago.
Second.
Second city. I can't
That,
talk.
I can do Second City because
You said it,
they
not
have
be
more.
weird.
They're actually more bizarre than Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah.
In a much funnier way.
Well, because they're not.
Well, they don't have the censors there.
Yeah, they're on
really,
network
to-
television, so they can kind of say and do as they please.
You know,
Kids down the hall.
Kids in the hall.
That's it.
kids down.
Close enough.
Russ. Back to the childhood story.
Russ gonna have nightmares tonight about his childhood. No!
What's that scraping on the door? No, that's just Russ. Just leave him alone. We throw slices of bread under the door.
Where did you?
What?
My biggest question, like when seeing characters, because like I got Leroy from like. I watched a lot of Coach when I was a kid.
Like,
Oh,
good
yeah.
show, good show.
Big old. Oh, what's his name? Yeah, you know.
Dauber.
Yeah.
Dauber was the character from Coach,
And
yeah.
he was just, Craig T. Nelson or whatever would say something, Coach. He would
Yeah.
say something that was very common sense like, and old Hammerhead there would just be like, oh, and
Well, that's what's great about the characters. Is that you don't ever say what's expected to be said, and that's what makes it work. Is you have a very non sequitur style.
and it was just like, I've had guys at work and stuff, or other people that ask me like, "Are you trying to play like a mentally handicapped person or something?" And it's not something. That's me naturally. No, that's all natural, man. But no, it's just
Yeah.
I want to be off the wall. The unexpected, I think, is funny. I've always thought that was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Always.
I mean, definitely, we've all definitely, I think, taken influences from our characters from places and media that we've seen and things like that. I mean, I've always admitted this, and anybody, I don't think I've ever been on camera, but I've talked about it Wallace and his accent and his attitude is a straight rip off of Charles Emerson Winchester III
Yeah.
from MASH. I love the show MASH, and that's where the character comes from. And he's a different character now, but when he started out, that's exactly what he was. That and James Lipton from Inside the Actors Studio. Yeah. Who
You guys
takes
ever
movies
seen-
way too seriously.
You guys ever
Always
seen
bothered me.
Flawless with Robert De Niro and
What?
Philip Seymour Hoffman? Flawless? Is that what it's called?
What? No.
That movie?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was gonna reference the Western Flamer where you got your
I've never seen it. But yeah,
Dustin, or Philip Seymour,
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
We don't know what
plays
you're talking about. Calm
Plays a
down.
tranny that plays the piano. So.
no. So
So
the laugh I got from, well, everyone has an evil laugh. I have 2 daughters, small, and I watch both quite frequently.
They're old, just small.
And
Both.
there's a cat that does an evil laugh to both, taunting him.
Mhm.
And he has like a little sidekick cat that also tries to do an evil laugh. And the older cat's, you're not ready for the evil laugh. You can do a mildly amusing chuckle, but you can't do an evil laugh. So the evil laugh kind of came from there, and Dr. Evil was like mixed.
I don't know really where I got Dusty from. Mark and I joke a lot about Pinky and the Brain, you know.
Yeah.
That was kind of my original how I was going to go around things, was like a Pinky and the Brain deal, but it's not even close to that.
No, I don't know. It's just.
I don't know. I mean, I watched a lot of Wild Kingdom when I was young, and you know, you got Marlon Brando, or whatever you guy's name was, the old guy.
Marlon Brando?
Marlon Perkins.
Marlon Perkins, yeah, not Marlon Brando.
And here he is, trying to be all serious and stuff, where well, Jim's getting ate by a lion in the background. And
Yeah.
it's kind of a combination of those two where it's really, really, names escape me.
Yeah. No, actually the episode I remember is that Marlon Perkins is talking, and the gym guy is literally being chased up a tree by a warthog, and he's running for his life, and Marlon Perkins is like, look at the aggressive male. No kidding, save your friend! Stop watching him merely be mauled to death.
Tom Kennedy, get out of the tree. Kind of a combination of both those characters.
Yeah.
You know, trying to make this serious show, and he's still just crazy as all crazy. So.
And one BigBlackHatMan hates everybody for some reason. Except for the devil's assistant, which that one he likes for some reason.
And his multiple personalities.
No, BigBlackHatman's
Yeah,
one
he hates most of those. No.
Yeah, he hates them too. He just kind of hates everybody. He's a douche. How come the main character in my show is a douche?
It says something about you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a terrible person.
Reflection of real life.
You know, you tried it looking in the mirror.
Yeah, I
You know, it always says that
I
art
am so
imitates life.
smart.
I'll leave. It's okay.
I know everything under the sun.
I'm Big Black Cat Man. Ho ho
Oh,
ho.
I know you did that in the one episode in the
When
one
I-
you're hiding from me. You
when
go
I
Big
was-
Black Cat Man. Oh,
When I was sitting in the chair saying, "Oh, I'm Big Black Cat Man." Ho ho ho.
Yeah.
I'll like sit around on my days off and not be productive at all, and just sit there and think like, my next video, what is Leroy going to do? Hey everybody, I'm Leroy. You know the whole. I was just looking through the camera and like, I'm trying to focus on like, do something funny, Mike, do something funny. But in my head, I was like, what if there's like a giant monster? That's real life. That's not even Leroy. That's just
just you. That's
Work
you.
zoning off, like riding the unit around when, you know, yeah, it's only a 10 or 400,000 pound locomotive, but
Yeah.
you know,
You don't have to pay.
I'll say 2 and then I'll be doing this. Oh, stop! Get off real quick. 8 knuckles later. What were you doing? There we go. But it was funny in my head.
That's the great thing about you is like most of us we do the episodes and we watch. Well, that's kind of funny because you've already seen it. But you totally forgot what you did, so it's there. It's all over.
I just let it go.
Yeah.
In one ear, probably right back out the same ear.
just boomerang.
Bounces around and.
Some of it occasionally sticks.
That's how I get that look on my face. Oh, it's hitting me now, and it's gone.
Yeah. All right. Well, anybody got any final thoughts here? I think we probably talked to them.
No, I appreciate the people that watched because I mean we
Oh, yeah,
enjoy doing
we
it.
do.
It's just a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And those that watch, you know, if you think they're
My
worthy of
mom.
other people's attention, please let others know about it because you know we do kind of like people to enjoy what we do.
Yeah, it's an ego boost.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We'll pay you.
When the numbers
No,
actually
no.
increase,
Why don't you like me?
on the
I
bottom
just
of
want
the
you to
YouTube
like
screen,
me.
that does make us kind of feel like, hey, it's more worthwhile than us just laughing at ourselves.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
It's
since
like-
I started the show, I clearly have the smallest ego problem.
Yeah,
Since,
yeah.
you know,
It's
I have a
always
huge
like,
ego problem. or
yeah,
whatever
it's
it
always
is.
depressing when you're like 4 likes. All right, you click on it and it's you and the other 3 guys.
So were you saying
And my
that you
mom,
have
my
four
mom, don't
likes
think my
for
mom
your
always
first
likes
guy?
it.
That's awesome.
All right, well, I guess let anybody else have anything real quick before we go? All right, well, I guess I'll wrap it up. So thanks for watching. Thanks for always watching, and have a good one.
See you, everybody.